Hey everyone, welcome back to Paul's Q. Today we're going to do a pulled pork for the backyard barbecuer outside on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grilling Center. Should be good. Let's take a look at what we're working with. Let's get it. It's 5.3 kilograms pork butt, which is 11.66 pounds, just over 11 and a half pounds. There it is. I'm going to show you backyard barbecue again. Pat it down with a towel, paper towel, grab it and flip it over if you can. And I should have two gloves on, but I only have one. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's okay. There we go. Same thing, pat it dry on this side. Now I'm not even going to trim this today. Just to show you guys that you don't have to trim it when it's backyard barbecue. But, sorry for my arm being in the way, but you guys to each your own. Do it how you want to do it. Alright, we're rubbing it down. Suckle Busters, competition rub. This stuff's good. I like it on pork. No binder, just gonna hit it on. Just like this. Cover your meat good, pat it in. That's it. I'm gonna get this seasoned up. We'll pick back up and we're gonna put it out on the Weber. Charcoal's ready. Now, this is the exact same setup I did for the brisket, doing minion method. As you can see, it's hollowed out in the center there. We're just gonna pour the charcoal right in the center. Just like that. Something around here and there. For today's cook, chunk of applewood. It's a little bit hot. Just gotta get it situated so we can get it down below. So I can put the heat deflector on with no issues. And we're gonna throw in some hickory chunks. I know it looks like a lot, but they're small pieces. Piece of apple I would like to put in there. Like I said, I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. Burning the crap out of our hands right now. I should have put out a pair of gloves. It's okay. There we go. Now, heat deflector. Put that over top. There we go. Deflectors on. Next, I'm going to get a drip pan. I used this yesterday, so that's why it looks a little bit dirty. I just cleaned it out. But we got our drip pan. Now our cooking grate is going to go on. And that's it. That's how you set it up. We're gonna let this come up to temp. Let's get this on. Grill brush out. brush. Right there. Glove on. Let's get this pork butt on. There we go. There you have it. Just over 11.5 pounds. Rubbed down with our competition rub from Suckle Busters. Pat that in. I'm going with the fat cap down on this one. And that looks like a big meaty part. Oh, there's a bone there. Hitting the bone there. There we go. Put it right there. And it should be in the center. Right back in that same hole. Right there. That should be in the center. Now we'll probably take this up to about 200 degrees so we can pull it apart nicely. Plug this in. Channel number 2. This is the Smoke X4. That I'm using. It's got the long range, everything. As you can see, we're sitting at 140 right now, going down because the lid's open. 29 degrees on the meat. It's good. Should absorb some good smoke at that temp. So now we're aiming for about 250 for a little bit, and then from there probably 275. I won't be wrapping this. This is going to be going just like this. So let's close that lid down. Let's start getting some smoke on this thing. All right, 1 hour has gone by. The grill's sitting at 262. I just closed the vent off a little bit to lower the temp down a bit. Let's take a look what we're looking at after an hour. There you have it. Not too much of a change, a little bit. I won't be spritzing this right now. Probably the next time I check on it, I'll be spritzing it. I'll just be spritzing with cold water today. And that's all. Gonna close the lid back down. 3 hours into this cook. Let's take a look. And there you have it. After 3 hours. That's what we're looking at. We can give it a spritz. We're just using cold water for our spritz today. You guys can use whatever you want to use. Whether you want to use apple juice, grape juice, apple cider vinegar, apple juice mixture, whatever. And there you go. We're sitting at 113 internal right now on the pork butt. So we're gonna close this up and let it go. All right, another 2 hours has passed. We're now at 5 hours total cook time so far. Here's what we're looking at. Give you guys a whole shot. There you go. That's after 5 hours. Sorry about the shadow. Turn around and see the other side. I'm not going to be spritzing it right now. As you can see, it doesn't really need it. It's got some moisture to it. Shut that off there. Close this down. Now, I'm just going to adjust the vent a touch because we're sitting at 146 on the internal. That means it's not smoking no more. So now I'm gonna open the vent like I just did. We're gonna get the temperature up higher because now we're gonna finish cooking this thing. I'm not wrapping it, we're just gonna let it go. We'll pick back up. 4 hours since I last picked up. And right now, our grill's sitting at 282. And we're sitting at 179, almost 180 on the internal on this pork butt. So we're at a total cook time right now of 9 hours. Pretty much past the stall. So now it's gonna go. I'm not gonna spritz it just yet. I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer before I spritz it again. I'm not sure how much longer this cook's gonna go for, but it's gonna go for a little while. Close down that lid. Shut that guy up. And that's it. Let it keep going. 10.5 hours into this now. I've got 302 on the grill and pretty much 195 on this pork butt. There we go. It's got a nice bark on it. You know, some people will probably say, that's burnt. It's not burnt, it's a bark. I didn't wrap it. That's the bark you get when you don't wrap. I don't look for mahogany color and wrap the color. I like my full flavor on it, so I don't wrap. I'm gonna pull this off, let it rest, and it will still continue cooking for a bit while it rests. And then after that, we'll pull it apart. We've rested now for a few hours. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. Nice clean bone. Just the way you want it. Perfectly clean. Beautiful. And this thing's gonna pull apart nice. Look at that already. It's still warm. You got that fat cap on the bottom. We'll pull most of that fat off. You guys shred yours up however you want. And I said once again, if you do this properly, it'll just pull apart like nothing. You don't need bear claws, forks, just your hands is enough. Pull this apart. Oh, throwing away good meat. My bad. Another little bone there. That one's nice and clean as well. We got a nice bark buildup on it, as you can see. It's moist. See, my gloves are nice and wet. I didn't add anything to this when I wrapped it. I just put it in the foil tray, covered it with the foil, and I put it in my oven just to rest. And it's been rested for a few hours, so that's what you got. Let's try that out. That's some good stuff. Got fat to pull off of it and everything. Not a big deal. We'll get that all pulled out. Like I said, you guys pull it however you want to pull it. Now, once you've got it all shredded apart, however you like to shred it, whether it's fine shreds or coarse shred, however you shred it, what you could do, like I do, is take more of the barbecue rub. The competition barbecue rub is what I used for Suckle Busters, and just go on with it and mix it all up again. And then you'll get even more flavor into it and everything else. So there you go. Now you see how to do a pulled pork on the Weber Summit Grilling Center. Hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, hit the subscribe. I'll have more for you guys coming soon. See you guys all on the next one. Bye.